Well, I'm good at that. So. I think I'm gonna start getting into the car songs, because there's
Train songs?
well, I don't really take trains very often. I do drive a lot of vehicles around though, and I love the train though. If you meet somebody on a long train ride coming back from the city, coming up through the Hudson Valley, that's a beautiful train ride. It's always great if you got a little lunch packed and maybe a bottle of something to nip on while you're on the train and go to the bar car and meet some people. But yeah, ever since I was a wee lad, I have had issues with anything that had wheels underneath it. And I broke both my arms before I was 13 years old, and I have totaled more cars than I care to admit. I'm not proud of it. It's just, it is what it is, and I'm trying my best not to do that. And so usually when we play this one out, we play a little drinking game, but it's Sunday. And if you got booze and you want to do it, but usually I say, every time I say wheels, you take a sip of your beverage. But I'm going to say it 47 times in groups of 3 every time. So you can see how that could go. But this is a song called Wheels that is, it's not recorded yet, it's not on any CDs anywhere. You'll just hear it for right now. Yeah, I don't know, if you throw some money in those tip jars, maybe someday I'll get around to recording it. You know. But yeah, you already did. You already did. Thank you to my donors out there in the audience. But anyways, yeah, there ain't no nation like a donation. You ain't gotta be a Rockefeller. Ain't gotta be a Rockefeller to help a feller. Ain't gotta be Donald Trump to make a monetary bump. Ain't gotta be Vladimir Putin to drop a little loot in. Ain't gotta be Jeff Bezos throwing a couple pesos. Ain't gotta be Kim Kardashian to drop a little cash in. Ain't gotta be Eddie Vedder to drop in a little cheddar. Ain't gotta be Terry or Kim Pagula to drop in a little moolah. Spread some cheese on this broke cracker, keep me out the poorhouse in your house. The other member of my band, Philip, fill up the bucket. I didn't bring the bucket, it's a classy establishment. And they have plenty of tip jars, you know. And yeah, I also did I mention I'm a single dad. I got a kid in the car right now waiting for me. Might swing by McDonald's on the way home if you throw in a couple bucks. Might have to go without today if you don't though. So, all right. Wheels, wheels, wheels. Here we go. When I was a little boy, I wore a bucket on my head, and I had a lawnmower that blew bubbles. It's amazing that I didn't end up dead. I thought I was my own stunt double. I'd ride my tricycle off the porch and end up in the trees, jump off the picnic table, lay on the kiddie pool on my bare knees. Wheels, 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 always ending up with a raw deal. Well, they break my bones. I gotta leave those goddamn wheels alone. Gotta leave those goddamn wheels alone. When I was 8 years old, I had my birthday at a roller rink. We had lots of balloons and soda pop to drink. My friend and I were playing hockey, checked me into the wall, and I fell down and broke my wrist when I took that fall. Through tears I opened presents and I had a slice of cake. At some point I fell asleep and at the hospital I did awake. Cause of those wheels, 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 always ending up with a raw deal. Well, they break my bones. Gotta leave those goddamn wheels alone. Gotta leave those goddamn wheels alone. At 13 years old, I was skateboarding with my good friend Pat, and I was trying to do some tricks, and on the concrete I went splat. Well, the very next day my mom, she picked me up in the lane. Oh geez, ma, I'm kind of in pain. Said I think I broke my arm. Away we went zoom. Next thing I knew I was in the emergency room. Cause of those wheels, wheels, wheels. I was ending up with a raw deal. Well, it break my bones. Gotta leave those goddamn wheels alone. Gotta leave those goddamn wheels alone. Driving home from work one night in high school, and attention I was not paying. I was trying to figure out what the man on the radio was saying. I caught some tractor tracks and I almost hit a deer. Everything went black and off the road. I did steer. I rolled my tiny car 3 times down the embankment. The next thing I knew, I was surrounded by half the town, the ambulance, and the fire department. Wheels, wheels, wheels. Always ending up with a raw deal. Well, they break my bones. Gotta leave those goddamn wheels alone. Gotta leave those goddamn wheels alone. Give me a boat, the skis are plain, but the wheels bring me nothing but carnage and pain. Whether it's a unicycle or a skateboard, there's always a crash followed by a bill I can't afford. Whoa, wheels, always ending up with a raw deal. Well, they break my bones. I gotta leave those goddamn wheels alone. Gotta leave those goddamn wheels alone. I was coming back from Saranac Lake, where the band and I had taken a trip. The 18-wheelers flew by like big white snakes, and they forced us on to the rumble strips. As we reached the 7th hour of a snowy drive that took 9, I lost control, spun out, and went over the center line. Cause of those wheels, bald tires. I was ending up with a raw deal. Well, it break my bones. Gotta leave those goddamn wheels alone. Gotta leave those goddamn wheels alone. Driving through Texas in the hot sun, up walks the officer to ruin all my fun. They took my stuff and my baby to jail, and they wouldn't give her back until I had $1,000 for bail. And so they crossed the Louisiana border, and my engine up and died. So we sat on the side of the road and hung our heads in our laps and cried about our dead wheels, wheels. I was ending up with a raw deal. It caught fire. They break my bones in my bank. Gotta leave those wheels alone, I think. Now there was a time when I didn't drive. It's just cause I was happy to be alive. Now if I do, I'll go real slow. Still don't like doing it in the rain or the snow. Thanks for listening to me, everybody, in my whole long spiel. Now you know it's good for me, you'll keep me away from the wheel. Wheels, I'm ending up with a raw deal. Well, they break my bones. I gotta leave those goddamn wheels alone. I gotta leave those goddamn wheels alone. Well, I gotta